What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today is a Good Friday, folks. What is going on? It is March 29th, the Lord's year 2024. Folks, we're all doing it. You know what I mean? SBF, we missed yesterday. I was on a long call with a financial institution. They transferred me many places. I got angry. I was relieved. And in the end, folks, we all move forward. But today, we'll talk about SBF. Are we going to talk a lot about it? It's so old. Nobody cares anymore. Okay, the guy's done. Bye-bye, SBF. Goodbye, Sam Bankman-Fried. Nobody needs you anymore. See you later. He's going to appeal. He's not going to spend 25 years in prison. But he will be in prison during his appeal and probably some years after that. But he'll probably win the appeal on some level, won't he? Once they disperse all the money, even though the judge was hard on that, I still think that this man is spending no more than about 10 years in jail. You might be like, well, that's not the way it works, bro. That's just not the way it works. Well, somehow it's going to work that way, all right? What else do we got? There was other things. There was a Forbes article that I had queued up that I wanted to talk a little bit about. It feels like old news at this point, but we're okay. Our buddy, friend of the show, part of the team that made that intro that you just saw, Algobama, came with a hot take saying, fuck opt-ins on Algorand. And then Stacey Warden was like, fuck you, bro. Come at me like that. You don't know shit about blockchain. Something like that. That's a paraphrase. But that's basically what Stacey said. She said, I don't give a shit about you and your right-wing politics. We left, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Folks, don't make it political. Don't make it political. I'm just kidding. God. We got Aaron Bumgarner from outside. He is a bit cagey these days. There is a large amount of momentum in a community token called Outside Get Fucked. And I believe it's OTSD GFKD is the ticker. That'd be the ticker. If you want to go buy it, want to go buy the OTSD GFKD or something like that. I don't remember. But it's D13 made it. It is in a twist. It appears that Aaron bought some to dump on it. So maybe he's a little more sophisticated than we thought. That's a chess move. You know what I mean? The guy's thinking a couple of steps ahead. I don't know. You guys are going to figure all that out. I saw Ran from Crypto Town Hall. They've launched a meme coin called, I think, Gummy. And he's going to teach everybody how to distribute a meme coin in the right way by giving it all away and keeping none for the team itself. Oh, Ran. Oh, sweet Uncle Ran. We did this a year ago. Coop coin is for the gains and the things that you're going to get. I gave it all away, ho. Why am I swearing so much on Good Friday? Be a man that loves people. Cooper. Just be a man that loves people. Stop being so aggressive. Stop it. I don't know. There's this new thing happening in my life where I'm just so damn tired I can't pretend anymore. It's actually true. It's just like, at what point? You know what I mean? There's too much going on in the world for me to be censoring myself. Holy crap. It's exhausting. It's the world, my life, everything is just happening. What am I going to do? Sit here and worry about what you think about what I say? I don't care. I really don't care anymore. I'm just going to sit here and say whatever the hell I want to say. And if you guys don't like it, just please like it. That's it. Anyways, Mario, are you listening? Do you want to invest in the ReCoop? See, I'm unhinged. Is that good? Do you guys like unhinged? You guys should buy KoopCoin. We've already done it. The full distribution, the creator keeping none for himself, and then a community banding together to create something outside of anything that I ever directed or even dreamt of. Just happened organically. And there it is, sitting on the Algorand blockchain with $1 million market cap, a lot of users, a lot of holders, and kind of tapped out, isn't it? Because I am a little bit divisive in the Algorand community. The oysters of the world, they're probably not big Coop coin holders. And I don't care. But I'm just saying there seems to be a limit to how far this thing can go up because of the nature of the community. And by nature, I mean numbers. So Ran, Mario, buy the real decentralized one, the one that you didn't create and that your buddies are going to buy anyways. I didn't even tell anybody about it. Nobody even knew I was going to do it. Oh man, what am I talking about, folks? It's going to be okay. Today is Friday. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the chat? How are we doing? Animal Style says Friday. Cheers. What's up? Greetings from Stormy, Tyrol, Austria. I just bought something from Austria. Everyday Algonaut, good morning. Happy Friday from Boston. What is going on, native? Welcome to the chat. Love to have you. Giddy up, it's Friday, GFY. Stango, you're not the first, man, but you're here. Turn on your... Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Chicken tenders just fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh, I don't have the right mic on, though. Could you guys hear me? Can you guys not hear me? Oh, my God. If I haven't had my mic on. Chicken tenders, turn on your mic or your mom's a hoe. Have you guys not been able to hear all of that? My blockchain experience is limited. Oh, bank on Algorand. You've only been around for 17 years in the trenches. Coop, what's up, Swennies? Follow the ReCoop Stango Bad Chili Dog experience. I missed you, Chris. I missed you too. How many of you will go to Decipher? I didn't give Chris one day of old ReCoop, and then here I am just yelling at you again. I'm just back. You know what I mean? This is what we're gonna do during this bull run. I'm gonna show up every damn day, and I'm gonna probably, I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. Cutting habits. Hopefully, I'll get in better shape. By the way, I'm going to see Kung Fu Panda with my kids at noon today. I want to get better. I want to get in better shape. I want to exercise more. And then immediately after the show, I'm going to go put a ton of butter on popcorn and eat candy with my children and probably drink a cherry Coke. Why am I getting fatter? I don't understand it. No bad chili dog experience yesterday, Stango. It was just a bank issue that took a long time, which is always fun, right? Isn't it nice to spend 2 hours of your day talking to banks? I think it was even longer. How many of you will go to Decipher 24? Dowdua Cuticle says. Not I. Anybody in the chat going? I saw that MJ, Michael Jordan, the algo influencer extraordinaire, he'll be in Barcelona. That'll be fun. I'm jealous. That seems like a fun place to be. Mike sounds roomy today. Yeah, I know, guys. Okay, actually, you're right. Let's see if this helps. There's less stuff in here today, which makes it a little more, I need to put something there. Really enclose this little area. Anyways, okay. I also don't like opt-in. Christopher Swenner also doesn't like opt-in. Huh. Well, we know that Chris Swenner has a little bit of experience with blockchain. I'm not mad at Stacy for freaking snapping back. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff. That stuff doesn't make me mad. And it doesn't I don't think it makes Algobama mad either. I think he's just going to fuck around with it. Whatever, guys. Whatever. Like, friggin', I mean, just be you. You know what I'm saying? She wants to mix it up. She wants to mix it up with the folks. She wants to get in there. She wants to get her hands dirty. Now get dirty. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. Bama, Choice Coin says Bama is greater than Stacy. Well, certainly for the ReCoop, I would agree, my friend. And on a personal level, maybe Stacy has a little more, influence on Algorand, but that's all good. The Reaper is coming, Crypto for Change says. Folks, I couldn't let it happen. I couldn't not do it. My buddy, Crypto for Change, is over there with the Reaper. And then I started, I don't even know if this is what they're thinking, but I started to see the Reaper meme. And then I could see how the Reaper was killing all the layer 2s and, base was the Reaper killing all the other layer 2s. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That might resonate with people. So I threw 0.1, ETH at it. So good luck, crypto for change. Please turn my 0.1 ETH into 10. Can we do 0.1 to 10? That would be really cool. And I have to say also, I'll give a shout out to Coinbase and how easy they're making Ethereum right now. Like if you're wanting to be exposed, this is the most obvious play in crypto right now is Base. It's very, very obviously outside of some sort of regulatory problem. Like you can buy ETH on Coinbase very, very simply. You can, and also obviously use the advanced option on Coinbase for lower fees. It doesn't cost any more to use advanced, and it doesn't take a whole lot more technical knowledge. It's just this weird thing that they do on Coinbase where if you just use the regular one, you're going to get charged a lot more. And if you just toggle over advanced, you're going to get charged a lot less. So definitely know that when you use Coinbase. But then also you can just withdraw ETH from Coinbase into Base for free immediately. And then you can move your ETH around Base for next to nothing. So they are making ETH usable. So they're doing a good job. All right, Coop is for the culture. That's damn right. I am for the damn culture. I am here for the culture and the tech, I guess. That's how I got here. And Silvio's leadership and inspiration. And then I was here because I thought that the tech made sense. And now I'm staying for the culture, the tech too. And I guess Silvio, if he ever comes, I'm interested to see what Silvio says at the Paris blockchain event. I'm excited to hear what he says. But in the end, at this point, Algorand doesn't do anything, at least in the crypto Twitter, actual users of blockchain technology world, without the culture. And you're starting to see it kind of form, aren't you? D13 with that token that he just released, the way he jumped on Coop. We got good leadership. We got John, our fisherman from NF Domains. He's also for the culture. These guys are here creating an environment that is a fun playground. A lot of you and all the artists that stick through, even though they're not necessarily being rewarded all that much financially, but we still have best friends from Mingo to look forward to. You know, I was thinking about the Doofy bracket this morning and how I beat the Flamingo King. And all he had to do was say, hey, vote for me and we'll give you I'll give you a tease of what the best friends look like. And he had to beat me. I think there was 120 votes, 120 votes to 0. So next time, use all your guns. All right, Coop is for the culture. Okay, what would my mom think if she knew I was creating the Reaper meme coin on Easter weekend? I didn't even think about that. This is probably smart. When do I get my Reaper? When do I get my Reaper crypto for change? Because it's kind of smart to launch it over this weekend. It's a long weekend, and people are going to be sitting around wanting to play. Evis, another man of the culture, a man that's like, you know what? This place is not as fun as I want it to be. Let's have some fun. Algorand's going to 200, and I'm going to play a game and try to convince you it will. And we're going to meme it up. Let's meme coin that. Algo 200. Every time Algo goes up 10 cents, I'm going to burn that shit. Let's burn until Valhalla. What's up, Evis? Thank you for showing up. Native, I can. I don't know what you can do. I forget. It's been a while from when I said hello, but Native is the man. He's over there in the Northeast holding it down. Stango, we can hear you. Thank you. All right, what's up? Chase, we can hear you, and happy Friday from Portland. Portland, Oregon. I like it. I haven't been to Portland in a long ass time. I like it up there, though. I like Oregon. I'd move up there. I would. I haven't been to Portland in a long time. I don't know. Is it crappy now? What do you got, Chase? Do you like where you live? Evis, I am going. Oh, shit. Evis is going to Barcelona. You going to Barcelona, Evis? We'll take some pictures and, she'll Coop. I will be in Barca. Oh, Ludo's going to be there too. Oh, man, all of you guys are having, Coop, taking my oldest to the first NBA game tonight. Super excited and thought you would enjoy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How old's your oldest, Gov? Cavs, Sixers. He'll miss out on Embiid. I don't think Embiid's back, right? Did you guys see? Are you a Sixers fan? or you're a Cavs fan. Maybe I don't know. I think you're a Cavs fan. But man, for all the basketball fans out there, I have to watch a lot of Clippers games because my son is a fan of the Clippers and I live in Los Angeles and all that crap. But that Sixers Clippers game, I don't know if you saw the highlights, but Kawhi Leonard is a damn savage. I think he only had like 13 points in the game. He got to win that damn game. He gets 2 and 1s, just like awesome and 1s too. Clearly got fouled, rips it around, makes it. Then he goes and does it again after they get a miracle bucket from Buddy Hield. And then he gets another and 1, which is another, not like a blown call, just an incredible and 1 clutch bucket. And then at the end, he blocks the dude. I forget who he blocked, but it was a big guy, blocks it. And then the ball gets stuck in the rim. Man, if the Clippers have any chance to no longer be the losing Clippers, it's because of Kawhi Leonard staying healthy this year. Sup, Coop? When Algo layer 2 of ETH? That's what they used to think it was. I was literally a couple years ago when I used to go to these conferences, when I was invited and going to them, people would be like, so what's Algorand? Is that a layer 2? I'm like, oh man, I didn't understand. Because we live in this bubble on Twitter. Most people now know what Algorand is. And a lot of people know what it isn't, or think they know what it is and it isn't. Opt-in is clearly great. It massively prevents spam. Man, but if you want to go into your wallet right now, talking about spam, and I guess that does give you a little insight. If Aiden's talking about opt-ins are great because it massively prevents spam. And I guess, there is a point to be made there, because if you look at your wallet right now and your algo, you can't even look at your last whatever transaction if you're trying to see what happened in a real transaction, because there's just like pages of garbage from a address called spam. So it would be a bit frustrating if everything was just, and then there's also the big timers like BlackRock. Like, do they have to worry about the fact that people are sending them tornado cash transactions, of like dick butts and shit like that? They're sending them a bunch of crap into their wallets, their known wallets, whatever. But at the same time, in the degen culture where you just want to send somebody something, or, an airdrop and all the different like NFT tokens and all that stuff, it would be nice if it could just show up. But that is what that's what the NF domain vaults are for. People can send you anything you want and you can kind of curate what you allow in. So it's an extra level of know-how and navigation, but it does exist to where you can send things through those vaults. And I'm sure that NF Domains is making that process more and more seamless, because they're such a great team. Even though I think Patrick probably secretly bites his tongue daily about yelling at me about my takes. It's okay. I don't care. Not everybody has to. Wow, you're already up to 90 members. I was 69 and it was like at midnight when I did it. You can't spam wallets unless the wallet specifically approved the asset. This is one of Algorand's unique great features. Ja used to say he thought opt-in should be Ja used to say he thought opt-in should be you should be able to opt-in to opt-in, but recently changed his mind. Opt-in has its place, but it has clearly prevented onboarding, is what Chris says. Reaper will launch tonight, hopefully around 7 to 8 Eastern. Oh, shit. All right. Well, good luck, Crypto for Change, bringing his game over to base. I saw that your Aerodrome, your next block with the people from Aerodrome. I did not watch it. I apologize, but I saw that you got some good viewers. So good for you, man. Expanding and making it happen. Crypto for Change, one of the good ones for sure. We're talking about maybe doing a late night episode on the ReCoop and, letting it be a little even more unhinged than this. So let's see how that goes. Maybe we can get that going someday soon. I like it. I'm weird, so I fit in here in Portland. There you go. Chase, well, here's to the weirdos, man. I feel like I feel like I could join you with Team Weirdos. There are all sorts of algo celebrities here today. They're all in the building. Jeffrey, you're one of them. Thanks for showing up, man. Smokey McPotts, oh my bits. Been so long since I got to watch Coop live. What's up, McPotts? He's in the building. What's going on? Good Friday. No market. We don't get to see what the stock market did today. Are you guys sad? It's okay. We'll be able to look at crypto because that never closes. I'm just really, you guys, there's a lot of you guys in here today. It's nice. Oh my God, it's been so okay. I got to watch the ReCoop live. You're the man, Coop. So are you, Smokey. Nice to see you, man. Let's see. He's a 12-year-old. Yeah, bummed about Embiid. Boys are Nuggets fans, but Cavs is closest arena and our other team. Well, the Nuggets, man. What do we got? That was a huge change in the Warriors organization is when we got Iguodala from the Nuggets. It was massive. I think we beat the Nuggets the year before. This happened twice for the Warriors. I'm pretty sure we beat the Nuggets when they had Iguodala in an amazing series, and then Iguodala came over to the team after that. And then when we beat Oklahoma City that one time, famously, obviously, Kevin Durant came after that, and then nobody ever shut up about it. And then Draymond Green is Draymond Green. Can you believe that this motherfucker, with every single game for the Warriors, they are fighting for their dear life. Sorry, guys, I'm talking about basketball again. They're fighting for their damn life to get the 10th spot in the play-in, to just barely squeak in, to barely have a chance to make the playoffs. Every single game, they're only one game ahead of the Rockets. Every single game matters. And this jackass gets kicked out of the game in the first 4 minutes the other day. What the fuck, bro? Control yourself. Oh my God. Drives me crazy. I'm like, I've been a Draymond Green apologist for so many damn years, and he's starting to wear me thin. All right. I know you guys don't care. I'm sorry. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Do everything that Smokey McPotts just told you. If Stacey's ugliness were bricks, it would be the Great Wall of China. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Rumi? Nice to see you, man. Crypto Todd Coop starred in Netflix's The Bandits. I haven't seen The Bandits, so I don't know what that is, but it probably has something to do with this mustache. Is your face on that coffee mug? This was like the first year I started doing my show. My sister-in-law got me this for Christmas. It says, the ReCoop. I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. Those are some like things that actually no longer exist on the ReCoop. This is a ultra rare cup. There's no more Scream, and I no longer say I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. Hey, everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels. And oh, no, that's not right. See, I don't even know how to say it anymore. I think he wrote and directed it too. I wrote it all. I did everything. All right, folks. Let's dive in. Let's go look at the news and let's have some fun. Let's go. We'll go to CNBC anyways, just to see what they're saying in the mainstream media about the markets. I think we got some inflation news today that was decent. Yeah. So the market, because we didn't hang out yesterday. So the market was pretty sideways yesterday. Doesn't know what to do. The key Fed inflation gauge rose 2.8% annually in February as expected. So didn't underperform, didn't overperform. Non-farm payroll data and Disney's proxy fight comes to a head. I don't know what the Disney proxy fight is, but we're not going to look into it. Trump's campaign trail promote. Oh, wait, I'm not even sharing this crap, am I? Sorry, guys. Now I am. Trump's campaign trail promotion of Bibles and sneakers is unprecedented. Yeah, stop selling Bibles and sneakers, bro. Jesus. Just, if you're going to run for president, do that. Bibles, nobody wants that Bible. I'm sorry. Tesla's awful quarter has Wall Street on edge ahead of delivery numbers. Interesting. When did those numbers come? Tesla shares plunged 29% in the first quarter, the worst period for the stock since the end of 2022, and the third steepest quarterly drop on record. Investors are concerned about auto sales as the company faces increased competition from China and disruptions in Europe. According to data from S3 Partners, Tesla's shorts are up more than $5.77 billion in 2024, making it the most profitable name in the U.S. All right, I don't want to look at that anymore. Russia is launching lots of drones and missiles at Ukraine's energy system. I definitely think if we're going to be attacked, it's going to be the grid. And that's going to be fucking crazy. but maybe not. You know what I mean? We don't need to be paranoid. You know what I've realized, by the way, and just being on Twitter and just thinking about yesterday, something that triggers me is this idea that like it's funny that women are getting punched in the face in New York. I don't like that. I don't like this idea that it's funny that innocent women, just because they may have voted for something stupid, deserve to get their jaws broken on the street by doing nothing for doing nothing. Like, I don't like this idea that we're going to dehumanize people because of their political beliefs or their stupid political beliefs even. Like, obviously, one of the dumbest things in the entire world, this is not a political statement, the stupidest shit that this country, half of this country, 60%, whatever you think half or whatever of this country says, that there's no half, it's way less than half. Over policing was the issue for crime. That there was too much policing. Are you kidding me? It is dumb. It's a dumb thing to think that we needed less policing and then all of the criminals would feel less repressed and they would just get along more. We were holding them down with the awful policing. No, you remove policing. Now you're giving them a green light to commit crime, bitch, and then letting them out. Like the person I saw, and I don't know if this is true because there's so much, exaggeration on Twitter, but this woman that got her jaw broken, the guy was released after that. Like, and this is changing, obviously. San Francisco's all being like, okay, never mind. We're ruining the city. Oh my God, what has happened? They woke up. Like literally they woke up and were like, okay, shit, we gotta support cops. Blue Lives Matter. What do we got to say? But, and it's going to change, but you don't go on, and I don't even remember the dude's name. He's some right-wing guy, and that's fine. I probably agree with him on a lot of things, but you don't go on Twitter and say, oh, it's so funny that women are getting New York women are getting punched. Like, no, what you say is that shit needs to stop, and people need to stand up and protect innocent women, no matter of their political beliefs. And also, do you see what this sort of approach to policing is doing to your big cities? Do you see? And then, oh shit, people might actually agree with you and might vote differently and might not think that you're wishing them ill. Like, get it together, folks. Like, dehumanizing the opposition is the worst damn thing that we're doing. Who gives a shit? If somebody wants to be they, them, her, dude, be the boop, boop, bop, bop. It's a game. It's a stupid game, and I don't like it either. But like, who gives? At least it's like soft. What's not soft is wishing and egging on people to punch women, innocent women, in the face. That's not soft. Anyway, sorry. Happy Good Friday, everybody. Is everybody feeling blessed? CNBC. Ba-doot-doot-doo. All right, let's go to CoinDesk. All right, Bitcoin is floundering at a meek 69,000. Holy shit. Binance Coin. Binance? BNB? Is there a short squeeze happening on Binance Coin? Because, wow, that thing is like, what is the all-time high for BNB? Okay, we'll look at prices in a second. Am I sharing this? All right, Binance executives are filing suit against Nigeria. Well, that makes sense because these people are holding their executives or whoever in a crazy way. I don't really feel like reading about that, though. Solana Foundation says it can filter through the offensive meme coin problem. Okay, you go do you, bruh. Craig Wright assets are frozen by UK judge to prevent him evading court costs. Oh, Craigie, you're in trouble. Okay, so this is obviously a big story of the week. We already kind of touched on what is there more to talk about? SBF, there was a whole sentencing yesterday. He said what he had to say. There's people that are saying that he should be in 25 years is too little. I mean, personally, I think 25 years is more than enough, to be honest. Like, why do we want to see? I mean, it's not like he killed anybody. I guess people did commit suicide. I understand. It's hard. I mean, I'm not the sentencer. I'm not the judge, and I'm not the jury. So it doesn't really matter. But 25 years seems appropriate. My issue is I don't think it's going to be that. And I do think he deserves a significant sentence. Dog with hat becomes the third largest meme coin. Call of Duty cheaters allegedly lose their Bitcoin as hackers target gamers with malware. Oh, yeah, the bonk bot too on Solana. Are people getting drained because of this bonk bot I saw? We're going to have to look through Twitter because I don't know a lot about that. It's not on here. Let's go to the block, see if they talked anything about this. My Zoom, my bad eyes view. Let's see. Let's zoom out just a little bit so we can actually read all this. Even though I'm going to be squinting. All right. Prisma hackers linked wallets moved funds to Tornado Cash post $11 million heists. Okay, whatever. Spot Bitcoin ETFs see fourth consecutive day of net inflows to end the month. All right. So they're still coming. Chain abstraction. I saw that 1.4 or something, 1.2 or 1.4 billion moved to Coinbase. USDC moved to Coinbase. It's interesting. What are they doing? Are they cashing out? That's what it seems like. I mean, it was that Marty Party account, and that guy usually I don't really, the veracity of his posts aren't, or leave stuff to be desired. Chain abstraction key to mainstream adoption of crypto. Okay. Chain abstraction is the key to mainstream adoption of crypto, says Near. Taiwan's crypto sector receives government approval to form industry association. Vitalik Buterin emphasizes need for parallelization, internal scaling, and Ethereum rollups. Okay, what is this about? Buterin said that the rollups will need to scale internally, handle, before we talk about this, because, there are before I read this, there are the big boys, right? There's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And they're both under there's like conflicting things happening here. Are they going to last? Are they, is Ethereum scalable? You're seeing Base scale it pretty nicely, but it's centralized in so many different ways. I think that they are signaling decentralization in the future type stuff, but currently is pretty centralized, right? So all of these solutions, and obviously Bitcoin. Now, the Bitcoin problem is there's a split in the camp. It's like there are people that still want Bitcoin to just be money and the best money. And that's the only thing they want it to be. And they hate these people that are bloating the chain with a bunch of spam, they would call it. And then the other side is like, well, no, Bitcoin is a protocol. You can build all types of stuff on it. And it's permissionless. We can do whatever the hell we want, and you can't tell us not to. And then the other side is like, okay, sure, you can do whatever you want, but it is hostile towards the success of Bitcoin and for what its actual real value is for the world. And everything that you're building on it is a bunch of bloat, spam, and pump and dump scams. I think that if there was a possibility, I do think that it would be best for Bitcoin to just focus on being great money. And then Ethereum would be the place you can do all this other shit, or Algorand, or Solana, or ADA, or whatever. You get it. But hopefully Bitcoin can figure it out, because it would be really depressing for me, my family, and a lot of my friends if Justin Bonds was right. All right. Buterin said that rollups will need to scale internally, handle increased activity, and prevent fee spikes. Parallelization via EIP 648 could allow layer 2 solutions to process multiple transactions simultaneously. Okay, that's what the parallelization is. All right, we'll see. Justin Bonds does talk about how they've completely abandoned scaling on the layer 1 with sharding. He loves sharding. I guess we're not going to really dive into that right now, but there's lots of conversations going around those two. Bitcoin futures open interest reaches new high at 38 billion. What the hell does that mean? Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin would like to see more good meme coins than bad ones. What do you mean, Vitalik? Look at you. How are you doing, Vitalik? Vitalik Buterin published a new blog post on the topic of meme coins. He noted his general dislike for negative meme coins, adding that he would like to see more good ones make positive contributions. In a blog post posted today, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik shared his ideas surrounding meme coins and their blah, 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 citing one of his personal moral rules that if there is a class of people or groups you dislike, be willing to praise at least a few of them to do the best job of satisfying your values. Zero enthusiasm for coins named after totalitarian political movements, scams, rug pulls, or anything that feels exciting in month N, but leaves everyone upset in month N+1. While meme coins have generated a lot of hype in recent months and even blah, blah, Despite meme coin's potential for negativity and negative outcomes such as racism and rug pulls, Buterin said that at the same time, he values people's desire to have fun and would rather the crypto space somehow swim with this current rather than against it through high quality fun projects that contribute positively to the ecosystem and the world around them, like Coop, and potentially the outside get fucked one. They're trying to do something to protect people, to allow people to be able to speak up against what they believe are rug pulls or scams. Now, whether I'm not making a judgment on outside being a rug pull or a scam, I don't know. I don't know the details, and I honestly have not really looked into it. But there is a very large well of people in the Algorand community being like, oh, we don't believe you. We don't buy it. And we have proof. And, I see well-meaning people out there trying to defend that type of thing. But in the end, it is on the community, the decentralized Web3 or whatever you want to call it, crypto communities, to police themselves. And so if there is some biting satire or if there are some aggressive takes, that's just part of this game, folks. And you need to learn how to navigate it. You need to snap back. You need to block. You need to be able to stay focused. You need to prove that you're not what they're saying you are. That's just part of it. Okay, enough of that. Okay, the CFTC Commissioner Pham says agency may be infringing on SEC's authority in KuCoin charges. The agency's complaint appears to assert that fund shares held by investors, namely securities, can themselves constitute leveraged trading. Questions over where the CFTC and SEC have authority over the crypto industry has come up quite a bit in the past year. She criticized her own agency, saying the regulator may be infringing on its sister agency, and charges are brought against crypto exchange KuCoin. The CFTC, alongside the DOJ, charged KuCoin on March 26 for illegally operating a digital assets derivatives exchange. Said in a statement on Friday that the agency's complaint appears to assert that fund shares held by investors, namely securities, can themselves constitute leveraged trading. However, this interpretation fails to distinguish between an investment in a fund, which would typically be a security under the jurisdiction of the SEC, and the trading activities of a fund alleged to be under the CFTC's jurisdiction. The CFTC's approach may infringe upon the SEC's authority and undermine decades of robust investor protection laws by conflating a financial instrument with a financial activity, disrupting the foundations of securities markets. Owning shares is not the same thing as trading derivatives. For example, the SEC, over the past year, questions have frequently arisen about where the CFTC and SEC have authority over the crypto industry. For example, the SEC and CFTC publicly have been divided on whether Ether is a security or a commodity. SEC Chair Gary Gensler has skirted the question, but has said many cryptocurrencies are securities. The CFTC has said, as recently as in its charges against KuCoin this week, that Ether is a commodity. CFTC Chair Rostin Benham told lawmakers during a congressional hearing earlier this month that if the SEC were to constitute Ether as a security, it would cause the CFTC's registrants, who list Ether as a futures contract, into noncompliance with the SEC rules, calling the situation critical. Badoo. Impressive how Near has bullied its way back into the conversation. Oh, that, yeah, right here. Good for them. Okay, let's look at Blockworks real quick, and then we'll look at prices. 21 shares president, less bearish than Cathie Wood on Ether ETF approval. SEC has less to look at in considering spot Bitcoin or Ether ETFs, given their similarities to the approved BTC funds. Oh, Ophelia. SBF's ambitions went too far, judge says, when handing down 25-year sentence. Bitwise files for a spot Ether ETF. All right, Dib. Let's go to CoinMarket market cap. We're still in extreme greed at 82. Bitcoin 69,420. Buy signal. Bitcoin is 69,420. Oh, you guys missed it. Sorry. Volume is very low. There's not a lot of volume happening right now. 26 billion. It's probably a good weekend to move your Bitcoin. If you're trying to consolidate sats, it's probably a good weekend. Low fees, probably. We'll see. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Ethereum is falling below 35, but there we go. Low volume. Solana doing well still. XRP hanging out where XRP hangs out. That's actually up a little bit. It's outperforming its friends in the 24 hours by very little. Doge is pumping, baby. Look at you. You Dogecoinaholics. 420. There you go. Volume is 4,200,000,000. Buy it. Buy it. Hurry. Nope. Too late. Cardano's up on a Friday. Avalanche is red across the board. Avalanche. Please don't go on an Avalanche. I own some of you. Polkadot is doing Polkadot things, just being pretty sideways, but it's up 7% over the last 7 days. Bitcoin Cash. The big blockers are back. Litecoin. People are excited about a Litecoin spot ETF. Near, almost in the top 20. Near, you're nearly in the top 20. I remember when Algorand and Near were sitting neck and neck, like two little birds in a basket. Now, Near is in an entirely different basket with golden trims, while Algorand sits in a toilet and watches all the other coins shit on it. All right, so let's keep on going. Stacks on Stacks is up 6% in the last 24 hours. Chronos is taking a dump on Algorand. Dog with hat, number 35, baby. Top 2. Maybe dog with hat is the future of the internet. Up 75 cents. 75% in the last 7 days. Man, that dog is with hat. Fuck. Look at you. Optimism down a bit. Bit tensor deflating a little. What's this chart look like? So we'll see. I don't see where the momentum is for this to turn around. We might get a bit tensor down. You guys excited about this thing still? It's still up 690% on the year. So last year at this time, it was sub $50. VeChain up. Pepe is fine. Thorchain pushing down a bit. Monero. Algorand. You could build Stacey Warden's hat collection on top of it. I don't know what I'm doing. 15% on the last 7 days. So, Algorand's doing all right. Volume is ticking a bit lower, but across the board, volume is lower. So that's nothing to be scared about. The market cap is on the plus side of 2.2 billion. Say what you want to say is falling below Algorand. So there you go. That's a win. Bonk, even though the bonk bot, I think, has been exploited. Is that true? Do we know that? All right. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I forgot. All right, let's go to Vestige. All right, we got Come On You. Pumping. Looks like Bumgarner is getting a little bit a punch in the bum. Down 22%. So D13's rugging. There it is. That's the story. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we had that, And then this is where we were all supposed to sell. And then it just went like that. And then they tried, and then it's just like this. But there you go, right here. So it's like married to this line right here. That was the pump. It went up. It made its way back down to this line. It went up and it's back down to this line. Now it's trying to hold on to this line. Are there enough sellers? I don't think so. Is it fun when I yawn? Is that a fun thing to watch? Sorry. Oh, man. I got a few days of just spending time with my kids. I'm excited. Algo 200, pumping, pump it up. Oh, shit. Over 4 cents. Sweet Uncle A200. A200 G Algo. Look at you. We had a bit of an issue with the final week of Coop rewards on Pact. For some reason, they went away this week when there was 2,500 more to be distributed, and they're going to put them up next week. But it also coincides with the G Algo burn week, which doesn't make a lot of sense to have a 2,500 Algo farm for G Algo in a week where everybody's going to be burning their G Algo and not able to mint it during the burn period. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I believe that the KubeCoin community is going to be voting on what to do with that 2,500 algo. Pact is definitely working with everybody. The team, Michael Cotton, has helped facilitate this, that the 2,500 algo will be going to the Kube community in some way. I've seen proposals of just a 2,500 algo market buy of Kube and then a donation to the CRV, or just 2,500 algo donated to the CRV. I don't know. Whatever the Kube community is going to vote on, I'm not going to vote. I'm just going to watch and see what happens. Polka Gold staying strong. They can't stop, won't stop. 23 cents. Oh, GORA pumping 43, 40 over 40. Look at that. Let's go, GORA. Opal pushing down a bit at 11%, but still significantly higher than it has been. Coop just living around that $1 million market cap with $305,000 TVL. Total TVL is 464. Akita feeling all right at 2.5 million market cap, 283 TVL. And then Nico is bouncing back after that dip. And Nico Whale unloaded. All right. So we did that. Did you guys look at this Forbes article? This was I read this a couple days ago. I was like, the author is Stephen Ehrlich. And I was like, wasn't that guy the guy that was the CEO of Voyager? Wasn't Stephen Ehrlich? And then I was like, wait, I think they're different people. Same name, different Stephen spelling. So it is not that guy. It would have been Rich if he wrote this hit piece on all of this stuff. So the main focus of this guy is the activity on the chain, right? And the amount, his major thing is the amount of fees generated by the blockchain. And XRP, he goes and calls them good for nothing blockchains. I mean, he's brutal, really. I mean, it's just like a takedown of XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, ICP, Ethereum Classic, Stellar, Stacks, Caspa, Theta, Phantom. I mean, look, he goes an Algorand. I mean, you could build Uber on top of it, but apparently it doesn't have a lot of fee revenue. EOS, EOS is even worse. He calls them zombie blockchains. He's particularly harsh on ADA, isn't he? Tezos. I don't even know what to say. Then there's Algorand, which has a market cap of $2 billion and $500 million in its treasury. Does it have $500 million in its? Is he just the algo that's yet to be into circulation? Is that what he's saying? Some prominent crypto strategists, their technology is probably right there with the other chains. It actually exceeds it, but they're not seeing much activity because they don't have much of a community and talent beyond their founder. Damn. That's kind of harsh. I mean, Chris Pikert is one of the quantum, isn't he like one of the quantum geniuses of our, in existence? Isn't that guy very respected? That's some talent. I'd argue that John Woods is a talented guy. And then they got Eric Ragg. We got old Chase Banker man. He counters. And they rolled out somebody else who runs business development for the Singapore-based. Eric runs the business development for Singapore-based Algorand. We're in the Uber mode, okay? In that Uber mode, because you could build Uber on top of it. It lost money on every single person who got into the car. They're also losing executives at a rapid clip. And this guy is so bitchy in this article. I think he worked for the Department of Justice at one point. This is like article reads like a love letter to the SEC, if I'm being honest. Over the last 2 years, the Algorand Foundation hired a new CEO and overhauled its entire C-suite. Hoskinson himself seems to be the main attraction. He owns an 11,000-acre ranch in Wyoming, funds self-described alien hunters, and recently opened an anti-aging and regenerative medicine center in the town of Gillette. He is not always a reliable narrator. He claimed to have dropped out of a math PhD program at the University of Colorado Boulder, but the school says Hoskinson was an undergrad who didn't complete his degree. He has hinted for years about working for DARPA, the Pentagon's prestigious research division, but he does reliably tout Cardano to his 980,000 followers on X. Bitwise Matt Hogan says, is it a pre-revenue blockchain still building out its architecture, or is it just a future pilot that will never materialize? Well, I mean, that is the question. That's a decent question for all of the guys that are not experiencing the adoption that, a lot of the users would like to see. You guys still here? Are we okay? Let's check on you. Let's get out of here. All right. You're the man, Coop, 12-year-old. Badoot. Don't forget to like if it's Badoot. Okay. Happy Easter, Coop. Happy Easter, Kev. No, Kevin has Easter vibes happening at the house. Oh, that was something. That was another thing. And for the Algorand community, we should go on Twitter and look for Algo Foundry is now the partnership was ended with the Algorand Foundation, I guess, based on the Algo Foundry tweet that the foundation ended their partnership prematurely. And so Algo Foundry is moving on to other things, but I believe everything that they have helped build or they've helped, incubate or whatever, like MESSINA Bridge will continue on, which is a very valuable tool in the Algorand ecosystem. I'm still fourth from yesterday. Good morning, evening to everyone. What's up, Mel? RFK Jr.'s VP Nicole Shanahan seems real. A rags to riches story for sure. Yeah, I don't know anything about her, to be honest, and I did not watch her speech, and I actually haven't even looked into who she is. The only thing I've seen, obviously, is the accusation that he's his number one donor, and that seems a little odd for him to choose, but I need to look into it. Well, I get a little political every once in a while too. I never did, and on the show ever, but because I'm not political. I'm really not. I'm not anymore, at least. Back in the day, I was a little opinionated, and I thought everybody needed to think like me. There was a younger man, a younger brain. I thought, what the fuck? Why doesn't everybody just see it like I do? And then I would rage and wonder why people don't see things like I do. And now I don't care if you see things like I do. I really don't. I just don't like awful, I just don't like the crazy shit. So I'll just call that out. I'm feeling more confident talking a little bit about politics because I genuinely in my heart see good things on both sides and really believe that we need to figure out how to come together a little bit. And I'm very passionate about that dehumanization thing that I was talking about earlier. I just really find that to be really creepy, a terrible, terrible sign for the future of this country. That shit where you think that your political opposition should die is the dream of our enemies. That is a dream scenario for our enemies. I know a lot of you are not U.S. citizens, but I think a lot of you are members of the West. So that's how I feel about that. Doesn't matter though. Everyone smash the like button for based Law and Order Coop. Do it. Let's do it. What's up? We got 203 people right now. What's going on? Jeffrey, she married and divorced her way to riches. I have not looked. Like I said, I haven't looked into it. As an almost general rule, an adjudicated felon in the federal system serves 80% of the time sentence. Rule of thumb, FPF will serve 20 or so years. His appeal prospects are very dim, but do exist. Yeah, there might be a way, and Gov obviously knows a lot more about this than I do. Fully defer to him. But if they're able to appeal, and they're able to prove that people were made whole, you would think that they may be able to at least win on some of this shit and get it cut down significantly. I don't know. Native. Oh, that's interesting info. Yeah, I don't know that info. So I want to look into that. I'm going to watch her speech and I'm going to look into who she is, because I do like RFK Jr. And it did seem like an odd choice just on the surface, because at this point, like, he really needs to bring in the people on the right that want that thing. I mean, he speaks to a lot of people on both sides, which is what I like about him. Gov, you aware of any substantial constitutional instructional issues that arose during the trial? I can't imagine him having success on appeal otherwise. I'm not. I think he's not likely going to win an appeal. Okay. I love Unhinged Coop. Same, but I also didn't follow the details of the trial to know what, if any, potential grounds he has. Okay. Peaceful Good Friday, everyone. There you go, Algo Learner. All right, folks. Hey, look, I appreciate you people. I think that we all did a great job today. I'm going to go see Kung Fu Panda 4 with my children. I'm going to put a lot of butter on the popcorn. I'm not going to eat candy, but I am going to get a cherry Coke. All right. I'm going to eat popcorn before noon, and I'm going to drink a cherry Coke. My kids are going to eat popcorn. They're going to choose a bag of candy, and they're going to be able to drink soda. Their mom doesn't let them drink soda, but guess what dad does when they go to the movie theater? They can get whatever the hell they want. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, go. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you. Good day. All jupe jupe. Captain Stryker says, love you, bro. Love you back, Native. I'll see you guys on Monday after a wonderful Easter weekend. Hey, everybody, whether you are a Christian or whatever the hell you are, I'm amazing, is have a great weekend. Love your family. Be kind to each other. And, or not. It doesn't matter really. But I mean, maybe it matters to you. It might matter for your soul. But what am I even talking about? Are you about to eat something that you haven't been able to eat? Did you quit drinking? Are you about to get hammered because Lent is over? Well, go have fun. Do whatever you need to do. I'll see you guys on Monday. And